When I first saw Walker, right after he was elected to office, I came into my parking space one day and there was a crummy old Saturn parked there. And I called Capitol Police and said, somebody dumped a junky car. And they said, that's the governor-elect's. And I kind of smiled to myself and I thought, that's endearing. I like that. And I said, this guy's, he's driving a dumpy old car and he's the governor. And I saw the governor shortly thereafter at the transition office. We were doing background investigations for his cabinet appointees. And I said, you've got a pretty junky old car. And he laughed and he had heard what I had told the dispatcher. And I said, but we're going to fix that for you because somebody's going to be driving you around in a SUV pretty soon. And we got another laugh. But I never would have imagined that he'd be the kind of guy that would all of a sudden decide that he's going to use the state plane to go on these little tiny hops here and there. Where we really saw that happen was when he came back from the presidential election. We had a cabinet meeting shortly after he came back, and the governor was panicked. There was no other way to put it. He was panicked. His numbers were down significantly, and the cabinet came in, they brought pizzas in and threw them on the conference table, and the goal was to figure out how is he going to improve his poll numbers with people.
I mean, there's one instance where, he took the plane from Appleton to Green Bay.
Yeah.
24 miles.
Yeah, 30-minute ride.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that he thinks about things anymore like a taxpayer would. I think he looks at it that his time is more important than the money is, and that it was just worked into his schedule. I mean, to fly from Appleton to Green Bay, to fly from Madison to Waukesha to get a haircut, I mean, these are ridiculous little hops that every time that they touch the start key on that plane, the cash register starts to ring. The comparison between him and his old junky car that won a lot of people's hearts in his early campaign commercials is really, really different than what he is today and what he turned into. The trappings of the office and the easily manipulated state resources became his go-to method of travel. It's silly.